Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Phillipsburg is brought to you by the Garnett Booster Club. Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Hillsborough is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates. What's going on, people? Neri Rodriguez here for Jersey Sports Zone. We're in Hillsborough, where Phillipsburg is in town for a big Central Conference matchup as the State Liners dropped their home opener in Week 1. The game wasn't the only thing lost. The State Liners suffered a number of injuries during the matchup, including their starting quarterback and fullback. They take on a talented Raiders team that opened with a 44-21 blowout against Hunterdon Central. Opening play of the game, Phillipsburg taking advantage of a fumble, getting good field position. That would set up a 3-yard score from Xavier Moore on 4th down to put the State Liners ahead 7-0 with 9:31 to go in the first. A bit later, Ja'Kai McLean hits Moore for the 19-yard touchdown to make it 14-0 as 5:20 remains. However, Phillipsburg in trouble to close out the quarter. A high snap on 4th down puts Hillsborough in State Liner territory. Less than a minute into the second quarter, James Mazzara links up with Will Dixon for the 14-yard touchdown. Extra point would be no good. Raiders trail 14-6. Then it would be the defense's turn to get some shine. Tim Fearson, fearless as the blindside sack, sends us to halftime. Phillipsburg still leading 14-6. Hillsborough would have a punt return touchdown called back to start the third. Luckily, the Raiders getting a spark elsewhere in the form of Thomas Amankwa. The 3-star recruit making the switch from receiver to running back had 161 rushing yards on 15 attempts as we stay at that score. Amankwa had the place jumping in the fourth quarter. Gets the handoff, and he definitely had to get off me sauce at breakfast. Tommy makes a couple moves, and he's gone. Thomas Amankwa with a 58-yard touchdown to start the fourth. He even scores the 2-point conversion as Hillsborough ties it up at 14 just seconds in. Then it was all defense in the home stretch. Both teams making great plays to keep this one knotted late. With only seconds remaining, Hillsborough looking for the Hail Mary as they're past midfield. But Malik Warren and Ja'Kai McLean are there on the sack and will head to overtime. Raiders would get the first touch in OT. Who else but Thomas Amankwa gets the call from the 4. Hillsborough going ahead 21-14. Then it would be Phillipsburg's turn. Kevin Burgess making a huge play on 4th and 9, gets the first down. Soon after, Raiders forcing another 3rd down for Phillipsburg. Ja'Kai McLean looks to the end zone, but Thomas Amankwa with the game on the line smells fresh cookies. And that's your ball game. 21-14 is your final. Hillsborough starting the year 2-0. The Raiders, with a rough first quarter, settle down to defeat one of the biggest threats in the Big Central Conference for the first time since 2016. Thomas Amankwa with an incredible outing, 161 rushing yards, the game-tying and go-ahead touchdown, along with the game-ending interception. Phillipsburg, plagued by injuries already, dropping a tough one. The State Liners were held to less than 150 total yards of offense as they're without quarterback Tristan Canzano. State Liners fall to 0-2 on the year. We caught up with Hillsborough after.
Crying. Last time Hillsborough beat Phillipsburg, my oldest brother was playing. I was right on this field. It's so emotional. Play my heart for these guys. I love these guys who played since I was young. This means a lot to me. I feel like everything was quiet. I was so locked in because I knew like someone had to be the playmaker. Someone had to do it. I mean, I'd do anything for these guys. I love all of them. And then they believed in me to do it. So, I mean, I'm just glad I get done for this team. I'm just glad we got this win.
I couldn't have felt worse after the first 7 minutes of this game. The fact that the kids didn't get phased and they just kept playing so hard for the rest of it, I'm just so proud of them. It was a team effort because they're so good that you can't beat them with one guy. But that one guy's performance, my God, how hard he was to tackle at those times. And then just to seal it with the interception at the end was just unbelievable. He's just he played every snap. He was dying. I don't want to take away from all the great performance. We had so many guys play so well. I'm just so proud of the guys that we had. But like you said, That guy, man, I don't know. If I'm trying to rank individual performances in a big game, I don't know that I've seen one like that on one of my teams.
Hillsborough will take on Franklin next. For Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Neri Rodriguez.